Well, guys, I'm kind of miffed with Ophelia. Um, I think if I had gone ahead and gotten up early and gone up and taken a load in my car up and just come back early, I would have been fine. But the weather made it seem like it was going to be like so bad beginning last night, and rather I wanted to be on the safe side. So I didn't get up early. I let myself sleep in. And I'm kind of upset now because now, while where I'm moving to, I think is in the clear today, except for maybe a little bit of wind and a little bit of rain. The problem, even if I left now, it's already almost 10 o'clock. I wouldn't get up there till almost 12. I wouldn't really have a lot of time to do anything. Plus, then looking at the weather back here is going to be worse this evening. And I would have had to drive through it coming home. So I guess I still made the right choice by staying home this weekend. Plus, I think I really needed the rest. I did. And I really needed the time to pack, But I mean, at least my car will be already loaded up, for next weekend. I may not take see, my problem comes in having to clean that office out for Sandy, for her room. But I may not be able to do that. It's just, since we're getting the U-Haul Saturday, just whatever doesn't go in my car. We're getting the U-Haul next Sunday, so, whatever doesn't go in my car, we'll just have to go into the U-Haul. That's just, it is what it is. So I guess the next time I make my trip up there, it'll be for good. Which will be next Sunday. And there is a screened-in back porch. I could put Sandy on while we're moving stuff in, and and then I can work on cleaning her room out. I'm sure I can figure something out. I'll have to worry about that then. I got to take it one step at a time. That's all I can do. I've got a week left to get everything here packed up. So this weekend vibe is going to be, I'm not going to be on the road. And we're going to be packing, washing clothes, that kind of stuff. Just because I'm not going up today doesn't mean I'm not getting my pumpkin spice latte this morning. I got a lot of work to do. I guess in a way, I'm glad that the weather kept me home today, because I do have a lot of packing I need to get done, and it is hard to do it when the kids are there. This is the last week of daycare, and it's almost impossible to get anything done with them there. So I'll have 2 days, today and tomorrow, to get stuff done. Also, today is the first day of fall, so happy fall, y'all. I'm excited. I love fall. I'm even wearing like a like a half long shirt, and I'm actually wearing, the pants I'm wearing are pants I only wear in cooler weather. They're very comfortable lounging pants, though I do wear them out often. So I was very happy to pull these out of the other closet today. And it's nice, dude, walking around in a in the jacket, and it's only gonna get up to 70 degrees today. You know, it is raining, and I do see the wind blowing quite a bit. So, I mean, now that I'm out, I made the right choice, because I don't drive well in this kind of weather anyways. So I can just I pray people on the interstate and all are safe. But due to the large amount of rain and the storm surge warnings, I mean, there's likely to be like a lot of downed trees. So I joined the community Facebook page for where I'm moving to, and they had already emailed out a warning that they could have power losses. Now, the reason I'm chuckling is because even when it just rains a lot, there's so many trees. It's a beautiful area. But the downside to that is if there's a lot of rain and the tree roots, you know, don't have anything to grab onto, trees come down, power goes out. It happens frequently there. The power goes out a lot up there. That is a downside, but I don't think it's going to bother me that much, because the only thing that's going to irritate me about it is having to reset everything. But there's a wood burning fireplace there, so I'm not worried about getting cold. Oh yeah, the wind is picking up there, I can see. And here in my area, it is going to get worse as the day goes on. Can y'all hear? Put the window down a bit so you can hear. Yeah, I definitely made the right choice by not going. You know, when I was at home and I'm looking out the window, I'm like, this, I could have gone, you know, but now that I'm out, yeah. I definitely made the right choice.
Hey, Hattie, welcome to Starbucks. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
Doing well, thank you. What can I get started for you?
Good. Can I get a tall, hot pumpkin spice latte, please, with almond milk?
Yeah, and what else for you?
That's it.
Do you want whipped cream on that?
No, ma'am.
All right, my friend. It's going to be $6.27.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
All right, y'all, I'm going to need my phone here.
Okay, there you go.
Thank you, ma'am.
Have a good day.
You too.
Thanks.
My window's squeaking. Must be rain getting down in there or something. I'm not sure. No, it's actually cold out. My car reading says 61. I'm not complaining, not even a little bit, because I enjoy the fall weather. I don't do heat. I told y'all that. Ah, man. Now that's great pumpkin spice. And yes, I realize there's no such spice as pumpkin spice. It's a mixture of, I think, nutmeg and cinnamon, stuff like something like that. I feel kind of stressed about not being able to get that Sandy's room cleaned out today. I mean, everything else that needs to be cleaned up, like the first things I'm gonna have to work on is cleaning out Sandy's room, and then obviously cleaning my bed off, because otherwise I won't be able to have no place to sleep. So the rest of it, I'll work on a little, some every day. I'll just be glad when I'll just be able to focus on that end of things and not have to worry about this end of things anymore. Well, believe it or not, that wraps up today's weekend vibe video pretty much. I really didn't do anything today because I couldn't go up north to take that carload of stuff up, and I've just been working on packing today and all, and I have a little bit of panic and stress trying to set in on me with just everything that still has to be done, and there's some sadness too. I've been had myself on autopilot because it's just things I got to do. But the closer it gets to time for me to leave, I'm having some kind of a little sadness. Also, though, there's this feeling of I can't believe that after 7 years and a couple of months of me working 12, 13, sometimes more hours a day, 5 days a week, I can't believe, that this job hasn't killed me, and I can't believe that there is actually, oh, this is going to sound terrible, but that there's actually, I'm getting out of it. It's, and I don't know how to express that without it just sounding wrong. As far as the kids go, and the families that I've gotten close to, leaving them makes me very sad. If you hear that sound in the background, that's my dryer. I'm trying to get a lot of stuff done today. But as far as the work itself, the process itself of owning a daycare, whether it's in your home or a commercial out, away from your home, it's very time consuming. It's very demanding. It's very stressful. Every day is not a Mary Poppins day. In fact, you have very few Mary Poppins days. They're mostly Jurassic Park days. So, um, and for some reason, the last 2 to 3 weeks, the kids have just been like, they know something's going on. And they see the changes in the house and the changes in their routine. I'm trying to keep it as normal as possible, but because I've gotten rid of a lot of things and there's a lot of things they're used to playing with aren't here anymore because I couldn't wait till the last minute, to give them away or to sell them. They notice the change and I think it's upsetting them and they're getting frustrated, so they're like picking fights with each other and stuff. And um, this last week, it's, I'm just going to have to do my best to keep them engaged and play the way we did when I was a kid, make up games and with them and stuff. Um, Pretend the house is a deep forest or we're deep under the ocean, and we're fish in the ocean. So, oh no, here comes a shark, swim faster, faster, stuff like that, to keep them engaged, so that they don't fight with each other. Um, I'm going to miss the kids so very much. Um, but am I going to miss the job itself? Nope, I won't. Yes, this was the right job for me for the season that it was, but I've had so much happen in my life, um, that it's just gotten too difficult emotionally, mentally, and physically to continue doing this. And I've gotten a lot of support from my daycare families as well. On Though they're sad to see me go, they are excited for me. They know I haven't had a life in the last 7 years. They know my life has been this daycare. So they're excited for me to see what I do next, you know, to see what adventures I am on to next. And I'm excited for that too. So while we're all very sad, it's good to see that they're happy for me as well. You know, um, it's nice to know that you've been appreciated for what you do. But I'm not going to miss getting up at 5 a.m. every morning. I'm not going to miss having to rush to bed at, 7 o'clock at night. And I'm going to enjoy being able to visit with my sister, um, and my nieces and my brother-in-law without worrying that I've got to run home before it gets dark, you know, because they literally live down the street. So that's going to be really nice. Usually on the holidays, I I go to my sister's house, but it's like they've always had to prepare the holiday meals so early. And usually, and I don't ask her to do that. It's just she tries to get it done so I can sit down and eat with the family. But 9 times out of 10, it was me either rushing to eat or taking a plate home, or neither of those. It's just, I spend time with them, and then, 4 o'clock at the latest, I'd be like, I've really got to get out of here because it's getting dark. It's going to get dark real fast. And, that kind of makes everybody sad, and frustrates me. But won't have to do that, unless my sister moves away, then I don't know. I don't want to think about that right now. So just there's a lot of things to look forward to, being near my sister, not having to rush home on the holidays, you know, being able to go look at Christmas lights with them and not feel rushed, being able to go shopping, grocery shopping and whatnot with my sister, spending time with them, sitting on the porch with her and just being able to talk, and being able to miss our mom together, you know, being able to talk about her. And and talk about, our lives, and vent with each other in person instead of over the phone. And there's just so many positives. And that is such a beautiful area. I know I've told y'all this before, that I cannot wait to take you guys on adventures and show it all to you. So many orchards and vineyards and waterfalls within driving distance, and all this stuff I'm going to make sure that we get to visit together. The little beaches that are there within the community that I'm moving to. And this is a place where you can sit on your front porch and families of deer will just come lay in your yard. And they're everywhere there. And you're not allowed to hunt on that property. So maybe they feel safe. I don't know. Um, but you see them a lot. When I was up there one weekend, I saw the biggest woodpecker I've ever seen in my life, and I've never seen a woodpecker fly, but I saw this one fly in, and it had this bright red under its wings, and I was just in awe of this thing, and there are owls and little chipmunks that they're not afraid, so it's really awesome, and I can't wait to show you guys all of this. I never was able to catch the squirrels on camera here, but I bet I catch more than squirrels on camera there. So, and there's this little pond behind where my house, and my sister says in the wintertime, the ducks, when there's no golfers there, the ducks they come settle on the pond, and there's a bench and you can sit and watch them. And I can't wait to show all of that to you. So there's a lot of positives. Now, as far as my lattes go, I think I'm going to be giving up Starbucks unless I happen to be already in the area where there's a Starbucks, because I'm not driving 30, 40 minutes to the Starbucks. Like I showed you on one of my last videos, I think it will be Cup of Joe, I think it's called. I will be using them from now on. So I might even try to make it a habit of going and sitting there to work on my books so I'm not distracted by things at home. And or even taking my laptop to the lake to work. So many possibilities. They're just literally endless. Could take my laptop up on top of one of the mountains and work. Why not? I'm really excited about that part. So when I start to get sad, I start to think about all the positives. I've been through an awful lot, and I've done an awful lot to push this daycare forward and to keep it going through COVID, through illnesses, through everything. And and but once my mind was made up that was moving, there was no turning back. I take my time to decide that I'm going to do something, but then once I do, that's it. That's it. There's no going back. Um, it's been really difficult so far doing it alone physically. I mean, it's been real difficult so far. That part has. My costochondritis, you don't know what that is, it's been really bothering me a lot. Um, and I got to remind myself, because it'll send me into a full panic attack. And I got to remind myself, I got to stop and breathe and remind myself that it's my costo and not my heart. um, but I just take things one step at a time. And like I said, maybe, this rain was just a blessing in disguise. I've been going up every weekend to deal with stuff, or every other weekend at least, even since my mom we first found out she was sick. Um, so, I needed the break and I needed the rest and I needed to get some stuff done here. It's really weird because it's like, everything's got to go with you, so what you don't want, but um, it's really weird though because it's like, you need to just pack this, pack that, but at the same time, like, what do I still need? I need to leave this out and I need to leave that out. But I know I'm trying to, be like, okay, I can deal without this or that for a week. Let's just pack it up because it's got to go. My car is almost full, actually. So whatever can't get in, I cannot get into my car. I can get a few more things in my back seat and a couple of things maybe in my front seat, and that's going to be it. My trunk is full, and I didn't lay the seat down because actually the way it is right now, it seems to be a little more room for what I need to use it for. Everything else is going to have to go in the U-Haul. And I have no doubt that it will. Um, it might get to be full, but it will fit. Because once we pull out of here Sunday, I'm never coming back. I'm never looking back. I mean, to the house. This house has caused me a lot of stress because of the stuff I had to deal with my landlord. But I'm so glad that I pushed through and persevered with that. I'm going to cut this off now, guys. And then I am going to get this uploaded for you. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe. There's a new podcast series coming soon with me and Andrew Marlowe, and we're both excited about that. But I think we want to get my move over with first, and then we'll start doing that for you. And we're going to talk about a lot of things, and we'd really like for you to invite you. So make sure you subscribe to my channel. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, Andrew Marlowe TV, and so you don't miss an episode. It's going to be a lot of fun because we have some great conversations, and we're talking one day, and I mean, our conversations can go on forever. And we're talking one day, and we're like, we need to do a podcast for real. So it's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell. Please hit that like channel. If you like me even that much, please hit that like button. And thank you guys for watching. God bless, and I will talk to you very soon.